This is the moment that you finally drop the mask. This video coming into your life, you seeing this right now, it's the moment that you finally drop the mask and you stop pretending. Because I know you, I know the person watching this. I know the weight you carry. I know the drive that you feel. I know the way that you push yourself and push yourself, trying to reach some promised land, some result, some horizon where it all comes true. The money, the freedom, the success, the woman, the man, the relationship, the love. You know in your heart that you're not just here to fantasize about these things. You know in your heart that you're here to create them. And yet, no matter what you do, they always seem to be just at arm's reach. And the truth is you're tired. The truth is you are so tired of circling these same loops, always feeling like you're just about to break through, and then something pulls you back. Always feeling like you're just about to land at that place that you can feel is true in your heart and body. And then something comes along and pulls the rug. I'm speaking directly to you because I know the fire that you walk, because I walk it too, and I have walked it. And I'm going to share with you the truth that you need to hear in this video. This is not a video where I'm here pretending to be some guru, telling you some process, telling you some one thing that you need to know, like whatever. I'm here to speak the truth of my soul directly to you, my brother, my sister, because I know that this is also your truth. So I want you to take a breath with me real quick. Give yourself permission to really arrive at this transmission right now. Be here with me, be here together, be here with yourself, because you did find this for a reason. And there's something in you that knows that. Because you are tired. You're so tired of looping and looping and looping and never arriving. And you're tired because you've been trying to wear a mask. The mask that you thought would keep you safe. The mask of pretense, the mask of performance. You've been driving yourself from a wounded and hurt little boy or girl. And the time for that mask, for that boy, for that girl to crack apart so that the real you, the liberated, the holy shit you, the version of you that actually doesn't just fantasize about that dream life, but lives it, that serves from that place, that goes all in into a life that is beyond everything that you could ever imagine before. The one who becomes an open vessel for life to move through, an instrument for the divine in service to something greater. That version of you is ready. It's ready to come through. But the mask has to crack. The performance has to stop. And you're seeing this because you're ready now. I want to share really honestly with you my deepest truth. Because the honest truth is I've been performing so long that I don't really know who I am when I don't perform. I learned from such an early age that I'm only loved when I achieve. I'm only loved when I succeed. I'm only safe when I'm the best. Because deep down I didn't feel worthy. Deep down I learned I'm not worthy. I'm not worthy of what I want. I'm not worthy of the women, of the connection, of the love, of the intimacy. I'm not worthy of the abundance, of the success. I'm not worthy of feeling whole and complete and enough and loved as I am. Now, rationally, I know that's not true, and you know that's not true as well, but you also know, deep down, you do feel that. A part of you still feels that same wound, that you're not worthy, that you're not enough. And that's why you perform, that's why you push, that's why you prove, that's why I have been doing that my whole life, despite all the healing, all the personal growth. I've listened to all the books, I've done the seminars, I've done the workshops, I've spent thousands and thousands and thousands of pounds on coaching and self-development. And I'm sure you find yourself in one or some of those, maybe all of them as well. So why do we stay looping? Why do we still find ourselves in this same place, right? Almost, but not quite. You didn't come here for an almost life. You came here to be all in. You came here for absolute joy and liberation and abundance and service and all of it. And the deepest truth that I have come to know is that life is not waiting for us to prove that we're worthy of that. And the reason why we're not having it, the reason why you haven't had it yet, is because you're still coming from that old paradigm where you believe there's something that you must do to finally be enough to receive the dreams, the visions, the goals, the magic that's in your heart. That life that you know you came here to live. There's still a part of you that believes you have to perform and prove yourself worthy of it. Which is why you try and do it all right. It's why you try and work hard enough. It's why you try and put on the perfect mask, become the perfect person. You work out, you do all these things to try and improve yourself. And it's great, it served you, it got you this far, because that level of control, that level of trying to improve your personality was needed to bring you out of the state of victimhood that most people live in. Most people are asleep in an unconscious state of victimhood where they're just drifting through life as sleep, drifting from one impulse to the next. That's not you. You rose up beyond that. But the thing that brought you this far will not take you where you want to go. The control, the performance, the mask, the pushing, the proving, the hustling will not take you to the promised land of the life that sets your soul on fire, the life that you came here to live, the person that you came here to be. This is the threshold that you're at right now. This is why you're seeing this video, is that you are ready to stop circling. You're ready to let go of the one that brought you this far. I want to share something with you that a coach shared with me, a brother whose journey I'm moving through at the moment. He shared, when you look at a rocket firing into space, there's a reason why that first fuel canister, to create that initial blast off, to take it up into the atmosphere, there's a reason why it has to be dropped so that it can get to where it wants to go. If it doesn't drop that canister, if it doesn't drop that weight that served it to get it that far, it won't get to its destination, it won't carry on. So the thing that I'm talking about in myself and in you, this mask, this performer, this pusher, this one who does not feel whole, complete, enough, worthy, and all the patterns in your life that you've developed to compensate from that, it served you. It brought you this far, but it will not take you to the holy shit life that you came here to live. It will not take you to the promised land. And until you go on a rite of passage to finally drop that weight, to finally say goodbye to that one, you won't go through the portal. You won't go through the door. You won't arrive. That's why you keep circling. That's why you keep doing all these things. You look for another strategy. You invest in another coach. You try and heal deeper. You do these things, but what you're trying to do is fix something that has spent its fuel, something that is ready to drop, something that served its purpose. The mask has to come off now. Which is one of the reasons I'm here sharing this video with you, because I'm done with this mask. I'm honest with you here that I don't know who I am when I don't perform. I've been doing this and creating content and sharing myself and serving people for 4.5 years. I have spoken to a camera a number of times and shared the hard, vulnerable thing. But even when I've been doing that, the performer's still been there. There's still been this one in me who is trying to perform vulnerability as a means to be accepted. This is how sneaky this is, right? Is that the ego, the self that I'm talking about that needs to die so that you can fully rise, it does not want to go. So it will hear what I'm saying and it will latch onto it and it will go, well, maybe here's the thing I need to do. I need to record a video. I need to do this. It will try to use strategy to cover up and distract you from the real core truth that needs to happen, which is complete surrender, complete collapse. Collapse into this thing that you're afraid to feel, that you're afraid to fully see. I've known about this pattern in myself for a long time, and I've still circled it often. And the circles get smaller and smaller, and this is part of the spiral of growth, right? Is that you will keep looping those same patterns until you loop them so much that you become so aware that you can just break through them in the moment. But this video is arriving here now because you're ready to make that choice. You're ready to make that choice to stop bullshitting yourself, to stop coming from that wound. And my share now from this place of, I carry deep shame in me. I've been pushing and proving, and even this business, which I know in my heart I'm here to create, to serve. Even this business has been a mask of performance. But not anymore. So, hear what I say, feel this truth in your heart, and recognize that you're ready now. You're ready to drop the mask. You're ready for initiation. You're ready to go all in. And if that speaks to you, stay close. Hit the follow button, like, share this, drop a comment below, because in this space, it's for the people like you and I who are ready to drop that mask and go all in to become who we're here to be, to build a better world, to live in freedom and abundance and joy and all the good things. It comes with this moment of initiation. Welcome. Step in.